I may have bought the cheapest running and driving manual G35 coupe. This is a 2004 with the Brembos, 6-speed, and it runs and drives. I ended up picking this project up in Delaware. It was a pretty long drive, but I think it was worth it. It actually drove a couple hours back home, no issues at all. There are a couple minor things that I had to fix. I didn't make any videos on it, but the parking lights, side markers, and the tail lights did not work when I first got the car. And I'll show you exactly what it was. All right, so VQ35DE, it's not a rev up, normal DE. This motor does have almost 200K on it, but you can't see it now because I have the covers on, but there's a fuse box next to the battery. It's called the IPDM. A lot of people say it's just that top left tail lamp fuse that goes bad on these. I replaced everything, all the fuses. I checked every single one with a multimeter, and they were all working. So I was extremely confused, and I ended up figuring out that internally the relay can go bad if it gets wet. And when I got the car, this wasn't connected and this wasn't connected, so when it was sitting, water was probably just sitting on the fuse box because there was no cover on it. So I ended up going to a junkyard and finding the IPDM, as well as the car had no factory amp, so there was no music coming from the double din that's in the car. So after all that, the car now has the DRLs, side markers, and taillights work now, and it runs and drives. The only issue I have, and I'm trying to figure out, and I'll definitely figure out in a later video because I did find some solution, is the car won't go into gear. I have no idea why. I did end up doing a temporary fix to get it in gear, but it's still really hard to get into gear. So let me start it up. And it's the manual, right? I do not have to press in the clutch for some reason to start the car. Look at this. No clutch being pressed. Shit. Well, the amp works. But, like I said, I can't get it into gear no matter how hard so I press the clutch in, right? I'm pushing as hard as I can. It will not go into gear. Now it is. After it's impossible. Reverse. All right, it's gonna sound a little crazy, but this is what reverse sounds like. Yep. So that's not good. But she does have an exhaust. I'll turn the lights on real quick. Taillights do work now. Let me turn this off before I die. But she runs and drives. Other than the issue of not getting it really into gear unless you force it in there, that's the only issue I'm having right now. And I have to change the valve cover gaskets, and the knock sensor code is on, but I have everything for that. I just have to put it in. I just wanted to give you guys a look at the new project car. The Q50 for sure is still getting worked on. I have a bunch of parts coming for that, but those things take time. So I wanted a 6-speed, something that I could take to a drift event. I did want to make this almost like a street drift budget build kind of thing. I did have a black G35 coupe before this. I loved it. The thing was beautiful. And now we have a chance to redo it all over. There are a couple things that, definitely need my attention. But it was a good base, especially starting with Brembos and the 6-speed. It's just not a good amount of rust in the rear. But front-wise, this can't go wrong for what I got it for. And I'll let you know right now. Running and driving, 6-speed, manual, Brembo brakes, 2004 Infiniti G35. Came with an extra motor with like 140k miles. I got everything all said and done for $3,000. For looking at it and with the problems it has, you might be like, oh, that's a little stupid, but I think it was a good buy, especially when the market looks like this. I'm not looking to buy a automatic G35 coupe that's been in 3 accidents and has been to 4 takeovers and is locally hated. This will do just fine. If you're wondering why the wheels look a little bit poked out, nor a lot more poked out than usually, there's 25 mil spacers in the front and rear. Came with the car, the guy had them on there. It came with this intake as well, which I've heard is a good intake. I had a stock one on my last one. But yeah, there she is. I'm definitely going to do a lot more work with this. I have a lot of stuff coming for this. I plan on doing a body kit and everything. But things take time. I'm still in college and I'm broke as hell. So this is just a reveal of what's to come. And I'm excited, and I hope you're excited too.